You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Can y'all just leave me alone? I'm trying to sleep.
Brother.
Aurelia.
We're here to take you home.
He's not
The
going.
Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
I don't trust him. Get away from us. What does Cazador want with him? How did you find us? Take me if you want. Just keep me down trying to rest.
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Why should we let Cazador have all the fun? After all he's done to us.
Vengeance will taste sweet paired with ascension.
You think he's ever kept a promise? He will never let us be free.
You'll know that.
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun.
You want to see him dead.
Persuasion. Astarion has the strength to defeat Cazador. He has no weapons to his name. We should stand together. We're going to kill him and anything that gets in the way. Ooh, it's high. Yeah! That hurts my soul. No one's getting inspired these days. It's very depressing. And there's been very little character development, I feel, since I've entered Waterdeep. Waterdeep? Ah! Baldur's Gate. I feel like we've just lost character development here.
He is different. Stronger. Fire in his eyes. Maybe he could take Cazador's place. Maybe he could free us.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The 7 can unite and...
Uh-oh. Is she okay? Don't look at me. What's happening here?
The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion. Before...
I need a long rest. Oh no, Gale's in my party instead of Karlach. This is going to go quite ill. Ow. Oh, wow, that kind of sucks. Sucks indeed. Yeah, spell slots. They're really not happening right now. Take my radiant damage. That's all I can really do is just radiant damage the bejesus out of them. They don't like radiant damage, right? I'm not like misinterpreting. Get off. Not you. Jesus Christ. Level 11! Actually, they don't seem to really particularly care. Ooh. Oh, sunlight. I don't have sunbeam anymore. Rip. So maybe just attacking would be better off than just sacred flaming. But it makes me feel better. Oh wait, we're hitting the freaking trident, that's why. Ugh. Just attack her. Aurelia. Sorry, Aurelia. I'm terribly sorry about this. You seem like a nice sort, a good egg and all that. No, not spiritual weapon. Aurelia. I'm gonna focus fire here. As much as I can. And Astarion still has basic witch weapons. And it's kind of like level 1. Don't die, Astarion. Considering I can literally do nothing with you, please don't die. Don't do as much damage as I would like. Is he gonna get you? If we just go, yeah, nah, I want no piece of this. And then level 3. Ah, my spiritual weapon. It's not what I was doing. I was attacking, thank you.
What fools these mortals be.
Right, just don't know how to use you, sir. How do I use you? How do I use your level 5 spell slots in a way that works? Array of Sickness? Only 50% chance of hitting. That's rough. Stay safe, man. Sure, that 1 damage was worth it. Oh, they didn't even take the damage. Oh, yeah, well, saw that coming. Fuck me, Shadowheart. She's really not good at using physical weapons. As much as I want her to do this and wield these unique weapons, she just misses more than she hits. And it's depressing. Can you please get this child up? Thanks. We'll just keep getting you up every bonus action. It's got 2 HP left. You're rather in my way, sir. Got her. Sorry! There's just no body? Oh, that sucks. And there she goes. Ah. You're next, Leon. I think he saved.
Gone with the weave.
If you could just not breathe in this vicinity, that would be great. Boom. Nice. That works for me. Now maybe just move this way so you can shoot. Oh, I hope that wasn't one of mine. Out of the cloud kill. Smart. I could push him, but, you know, strength isn't exactly her strong suit. Why the hell not? Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but didn't really like my odds for it. Too dark. There's a great big blinding light next to him, but it's too dark. And knock him out of cloud kill. Rip. Bye. Kind of stuck here.
One can't always be a gentleman. Let's light
How
them up.
about Nof's acid arrow at a high spell slot? Because I fancy it. Hello? Can I get indications of hitting? Do I have to hit somebody or can I just hit the ground? How does this spell work? Target and the ground. Okay, well that's not going to work, is it now? Bye! Oh, potions of healing. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. That was nice of you. Yay. Ah,
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family.
but that's 4 members now that I've met. We should try to save them before it's too late. Wait, why are you speaking to Shadowheart, man? This game be bugged. Cazador's bond forced their hands against us. Can he still force yours?
Why bother? They seem to like their torturer now. What does it matter if
No,
they end
they
up dead?
actually seemed quite keen to go against him. Even if they're Mystra, they're in danger. A few 10 days ago, you two would have left in the hope that Cazador might free you.
Everything has changed.
Oh, Jesus,
What
sorry.
matters now is that I can stand up to Cazador. He will be furious. And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.
You're welcome. Are we just going straight into a long rest? Or are we just, like, crashing? This is a very long black screen. 'Cause we haven't saved! Oh, this thing again. Oh, there we go.
Looking ahead.
Are you okay? Why are you still looking like you're in combat? Both of you are still looking like you're in combat. And no traces to loot.
Time to press ahead.
I forgot I could do this. I forgot. Gotta remember that.
Let's see what this does.
Okay. Let's go to Basilisk Gate. Hashtag priorities. Let's just get all their morning, oh hello, things ready to go. Can I help you, Gale?
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her.
Apparently.
It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
Yep. She doesn't want to die. And she thinks that you're capable of fulfilling it. What do you think she wants to say? She's scared of you. You one step closer to being able to challenge her. How could she possibly know you read a book? Hasn't she got more important things to worry about? Are you sure you want to go to her? She might want to punish you. That's my biggest concern, to be honest.
The Weave is a highly sensitive, magical network threaded through all life on this plane. Any shift in magical energy, no matter how small, is akin to a beacon, alerting Mystra to its cause. Opening a book, like the Annals of Carsus, was akin to us shooting a firework spelling, "Look at us, Mystra," directly into the skies of Elysium. She knows.
That's one way to put
This
it.
is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's time we headed for there.
After you.
I mean, that's why I came here. Plus, you know, Shadowheart needs her boons. I need my boons. So can I please have my lightning? Thank you. Appreciate it. You need to speak with animals. Yeah, that's a level 1 spell. Why would I want to use a spell to do that? Seems rather impractical. We're going to pick slashing. Yeah,
breathing,
and then we're going to go
despite
take Shadowheart
everything.
to get her blessing at the same time.
What path lies before me?
Then we're going to get Karlak, and then we're going to go kill Ethel. This sounds like a great plan. Okay, Mystra was this one, wasn't she? Yeah. Hello, sir.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Going to meet Mystra for the first time, oh my word.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Nope.
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on, my good man. You can't exactly deny a goddess now, can you?
You can certainly try.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You ready for this, Gale? You don't owe her so much as a fingernail. She asked you to blow yourself up. I don't think she's that kind of goddess.
Am I?
No.
You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard.
That's it.
This is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover.
You got this, man.
My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover.
X still
Always
being the
wondered what
key word
being
there.
nervous would feel like. I hate it.
We all do. Do you know what you're going to say to her? Of all the things to be nervous about, annoyance of the goddess seems reasonable. Why do you care what she thinks of you? Pull it together, man. You're going to make a fool of yourself otherwise.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her.
I'd be more interested in
During
what
my
she's
time
going to say
locked
to
away in
you.
Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Can I go with you? You're not taking me with you? Seek her forgiveness, Gale. It may be your only hope of curing the orb. Make her squirm. Tell the crown will be ours soon enough. Don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say. You shouldn't go to her, Gale. Don't give her the satisfaction. Taking me?
The summoning channel Mystra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are.
So I'm not going to be able to even see what happens. Don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know?
I don't know what that is.
I
Just
think
stay
it's best I keep
safe.
a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit.
Yep.
I'll only be gone for a matter of moments.
Yep.
The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own.
I'm imagining him coming not
Wait
quite
for me.
whole in return. Please be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. He really doesn't want to do this, does he? Oh, we are going to see it. There she is.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
No thanks to you,
As
broad.
to you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Cazador. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you're a bitch.
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
Cool.
You were my lover,
Calm.
my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me.
That sounds like a you
The
problem.
past cannot be
Honestly.
undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave.
So why haven't you told him that?
It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Because he didn't know what it did.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another.
There's no we here.
The sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Cazador.
You can go jump, woman. I'm destroying this
Great
shit.
ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
I have to say, I really think Mystra is in a pickle of her own making. She's, due to her own lack of communication and educating others, is why Gale did this in the first place. If she'd just been upfront with her lover about that little piece of the weave that wasn't hers but was Cazador's, from the get-go, you know, he's a pretty inquisitive man. He would have asked about it at some point in time. It's how he learnt about it. Even if he hadn't asked, if she'd just been communicated with him, shared more about herself, Gale would have been more informed and he wouldn't have gone looking for the bloody orb. And then he wouldn't be in the position that he's in now. And she blames him for having the orb go into himself because she sees it as a matter of him preserving himself and not thinking about others. It's like, well, he didn't know that it was going to affect others because she's saying it's, going to consume the weave and, kill everybody and blah, blah, blah. But he didn't know that because she's not telling him these things. He still didn't know the further ramifications of the orb in his chest, about her feeding the weave to it to stop it from, blowing everybody up, etc., etc. He still did not have that piece of information because she chose to just not give it to him. I really think everything here is just stemming from her lack of communication and trust and, need to educate everybody around her. And yet she's taking all her frustration out on Will and blaming Gale, and blaming him for the current predicament, calling him selfish. It's all about him. No, honey, you brought this on yourself. Learn to communicate. And even when the thing happened, you should have been telling him more about the orb. But she chose not to because she's the selfish one here. I do not like that woman. And we will be giving her no crown. I will be destroying it and no one gets a piece of it.
The Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power.
We're not using it, honey. I don't care how excited you are.
I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
Yeah, honey. If I don't get a persuasion check at the end of the game about this, I'm going to be mightily upset. Because this is not happening. I'm not sure about all this. I thought the crown is a simple artifact, but this Karsite weave sounds evil. Wielding of power to destroy a city. I like the sound of that. What are the chances Mystra smites you before you get the chance? You really expect me to believe you had no idea about the orb's true nature? I don't think he did at all. He's too excited for that. Yeah, nah, bro.
Evil is a reductive term.
True.
Too often used to dismiss choices the observer lacks the imagination to understand. Let me assure you, Karsite weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you?
I feel like you're gonna slip, though. Of course. We're usually inclined to agree on moral matters. That's good enough for me. Are you forgetting how you came into possession of the Carsite Weave? Your good intentions could have detonated it. Morals be damned. This is an incredible opportunity. You must take it.
Gods! It's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same
I
way
didn't
do.
agree with you
All we
in that
need to do is
sense.
stay
I disagreed
focused
that
on
you
the
are
task at
usually
hand,
morally sound.
defeating that elder brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Don't think so, honey. It's not quite going to happen the way you imagine it. Okay, you can leave my party now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Bye!
I question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be in the cap.
Well, Gale is concerning me. In fact, a lot of you are concerning me, let's be honest. What the bloody hell does Mystra want? What? You want a piece of the crown too while we're at it?
I've had my eye on you.
And what of it?
Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning.
What of
And
it?
seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing.
I'm not going to
Isn't
listen
there?
to your taunts, Mystra.
You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
No, I'm pretty good, thank you. I'm quite content, actually. Whatever you're offering, I'm not interested.
Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer.
No, I really
The
don't.
ecstasy of agony.
I'm good,
The
thank you.
pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
Honey, when I was talking about character progression, I wasn't talking about you. I'm not sure I'm involved with someone else. Absolutely not. How cute.
Dear me, I've overestimated you.
No, you've underestimated
Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Cheerio. Crazy lady.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess.
I concur.
Too dangerous even for Mystra.
I concur.
But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
I would sooner get rid of it entirely. Oopsies, it was Karlach I was missing, not Will. My bad. Since we're here, though.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
I dare say that is the case. Scratch!
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched.
Who's a cute
He gives
little
in,
doggy?
and Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Pristine mesh toe sandals. Ooh. Really? What am I currently wearing? Whatever that is. There we go. Look, Scratch gave them to me. We might as well. Good little boy. Galak!
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us.
Agreed.
Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
Fuck you.
Let's go. Okay, Shadowheart, you can take your
What's next?
take your boon from your goddess.
Feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden show the cold white light of Selûne.
Nice. So you've got blue, you've got red.
Still alive. So
What else
that's
do we
progress.
have? We have gold and more gold. Well, that's not very fun, is it now?
Should mind my step.
Should mind your step. No, 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 no. We should go kill a hag. That's what we should do. It's got to be a fast travel point somewhere in the vicinity, and I have completely missed it. I guess we'll have to go for the lower city central wall. What? What was that about? How exactly do I get where I want to go? I don't really know. I don't particularly like this map. Let's go. Let's go the way we went the first time round, past the armory. Oh, I didn't realise we were Flaming Fist banners on this place. Alright. Now... That's the mermaid. Isn't it?
You want a drink?
Where am I? No, the mermaid's this way. Found it.
We could be fired for this.
Ah, sure. A bit of drink never killed anyone.
Yes, it did.
Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
Glitterbeard. Who the hell's Glitterbeard? Now, we could go back through this door. It was this way, wasn't it? Now, should we, I don't know, haste before we go in? I don't know. I'm not doing the fight now, though. I'm just trying to get through. Yeah, there. That's as far as I wish to go. So where's Ethel, though? And where's her magic mushroom? So we come through that door, but there is another door that way. Gnarly cauldron. That's gnarly indeed. Not what we're looking for, though. Oh, but easy enough to get to.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you for making me beautiful.
Who's talking?
X marks the spot. Gonna dig the lot. I love you.
I don't want to kill her.
I love you so much.
Whichever one she is. I don't want to kill the captain. I don't want to kill her at all. But what's this about the mushroom I'm supposed to be killing? With fire?
Baby must be getting
Maybe
so
I've got to
big.
move on. Maybe I have to progress further than here, because there's mushrooms there, but I'm not seeing like the mushroom. Assuming there is such a thing. But anyway, I will do this soon. Where are we looking? 70.5 hours. Sounds about right.